The economy remains to be seen. And then back to the tragedy in Tucson for a moment. We've got some new details that are coming out about the suspected gunman who is behind this tragedy in Tucson. And they're coming from somebody who once had a glimpse inside the life of the alleged murderer, Jared Lee Loughner. Brand new hour starting now of America's Newsroom. Good to have you with us this morning. I'm Martha McCallum.
I'm Bill Hemmer. Been a busy couple of days.
Sure has,
Today's
Bill.
another one. You know,
Yeah.
Loughner's former girlfriend now talking. She shed light on the mindset and some formative years of his life, and she also shared her own shock on hearing the news about her ex-boyfriend.
Oh my God. That's all I could really say, and it was just hard for me to find that somebody that I had. It made me feel weird because it made me think that what kind of person am I if I fell for somebody who had those capabilities and those potentials. He always liked to argue with people about his points and pros and cons and things like that, but he would use very big words for my age at the time, and I couldn't really keep up.
Oh, wow. Very interesting insight from her, and that's a new piece of the puzzle now that everyone's trying to put together to figure out who this Jared Lee Loughner is. Rick Leventhal joins us now from our New York newsroom with more on this. Hi, Rick.
Hey, Martha. Ashley Figueroa met Jared Loughner in high school when she was just 15 years old. She says that he helped her with math, and then they started dating. She says he was very intelligent and usually very quiet, but also very opinionated, and would argue with people, especially about government. She says she broke up with him because he had a temper problem, would get very angry, clench his fists, and march off. And she told reporter Joel Waldman from Tucson's KGUN she believes Loughner's troubles started at home.
I know he had a difficult relationship with his parents. They wouldn't ever let me come in the house. I couldn't understand why, at the time, why they wouldn't let me come in and meet
Jared
me.
wouldn't let you come in, or the parents wouldn't?
He told me his parents didn't want me to come in.
What do you think happened to Jared that it got to this point?
I honestly think he probably had some sort of definite dysfunction in his family.
Figueroa says Loughner's parents were more like roommates. We've heard reports that he smoked marijuana. Well, she confirms that, but also says he took hallucinogenic mushrooms and says she thinks he wanted to kill himself, but doesn't believe he's mentally ill, that he's faking everything to avoid prison.
After I heard the whole incident, I started thinking back about when we were dating, the weird conversations that we'd have, that he would lose me in, because he would go off on rants about government this, government that, blah, 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 and it's just, I kind of was just like, okay. He's a smart kid. I think he did his homework, and I think he's actually playing everything. I think he's trying to get sent to a psych ward because he doesn't want to go to jail because he didn't die like he wanted.
Well, former college classmates, instructors, and campus police differ with that opinion, painting a picture of someone who seemed unhinged. Figueroa says she last saw Loughner 3 or 4 months ago, admits that he wasn't the boy that she used to know.
Wow. Very interesting insight from her, Rick. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Rick Leventhal in our newsroom today. And the latest details on Loughner, go to foxnews.com and you can get the